1 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Asma Hafiz. First, the headlines. Prime Minister launched health insurance card scheme for working journalists and artists in Islamabad today. Information Minister says launch of health insurance scheme for working journalists and artists is a realization of vision of the Prime Minister. Interior Minister has reiterated government's determination to eliminate terrorism and extremism once and for all. All parties youth conference has urged international human rights organizations to visit Indian jails to take stock of plight of Kashmiri detainees. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif launched health insurance card scheme for working journalists and artists in Islamabad today. Under the health insurance scheme, media workers and artists will be able to get world-class health facilities free of charge in 1,200 hospitals across the country with annual corporate health insurance worth 1.5 million rupees. Speaking on the occasion, the Prime Minister termed the insurance scheme as a revolutionary initiative in the field of journalism. Shahbaz Sharif also announced establishment of a special fund under which journalists losing their lives during the line of duty will each be paid 4 million rupees. He said a decision to this effect was taken after consultations with the Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Maryam Aurangzeb. He said it is just the beginning and the amount will be further enhanced with increase in the resources. On the occasion, Prime Minister also launched Pakistan Court and Digital Repository of Federal Laws mobile app and website. He said this will help public easily access all types of federal laws. Speaking on the occasion, Minister of Information and Broadcasting Maryam Aurangzeb said launch of health insurance scheme for the working journalists and artists is a realization of the vision of the Prime Minister. Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif has paid tributes to Major Tufail Muhammad Shaheed Nishan-e-Haider on his martyrdom day. In a statement today, he said Major Tufail Shaheed did not even care about his life for the safety of the country. He said the entire Pakistani nation pays homage to Major Tufail Shaheed for his sacrifice. He said the nation will never forget the sacrifices of its martyrs. Interior Minister Rana Sanaullah has directed National Counter-Terrorism Authority to immediately formulate a clear and comprehensive policy to deal with resurgence of terrorism in the country. Chairing the fourth meeting of NACTA's Board of Governors in Islamabad, he expressed satisfaction over the authority's complete functioning as an institution and termed it a reflection of the country's anti-terrorism efforts. The Interior Minister reiterated the government's determination to eliminate terrorism and extremism once and for all and return permanent peace and economic prosperity to the country. He said the reforms in NACTA have been completed and it is performing its role in a befitting manner. Various decisions related to NACTA were approved in the meeting. Caretaker Punjab Chief Minister Mohsin Naqvi visited the shrine of great Islamic scholar Imam Bukhari in Uzbekistan today and offered Fatiha for him. Speaking on the occasion, he said Imam Bukhari is the joint asset of Uzbekistan and Pakistan. He also prayed for the progress and development of the country. The All Parties Youth Conference and other pro-freedom organizations have expressed deep concern over the plight of detained Hurriyat leaders, youth and activists languishing in jails in India and occupied Kashmir. In separate statements, APHC leaders including Salim Zargar, Bashir Ahmad Andarabi and Khwaja Firdaus urged UN and other world human rights organizations to visit Indian jails to take stock of plight of Kashmiri detainees. They said that all the prisoners of conscience have been detained without any legal trial while the detention period is prolonged on one pretext or the other. In Ukraine, 8 people were killed and more than 30 injured in a missile attack in Pokrovsk area today. In a statement, regional governors said 2 rescuers and 1 military person were among the dead, while 9 policemen and 1 military person was also wounded in the attack. And now, hockey. In the Asian Hockey Champions Trophy, Pakistan will play its fifth match against India at Chennai tomorrow. Earlier, in its fourth match of the event, Pakistan beat China by 2-1 at Chennai, while India beat South Korea by 3-2 and Malaysia defeated Japan by 3-1 goals. And that's all from the newsroom. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.